place in a different, not near me, like driving all the way, and they have some kind of special treadmill that you wear shorts. I think it's called G-Tech treadmill.
Okay.
So you put special shorts on, and you get locked into the treadmill, and you can walk there, which I think is quite helpful.
Yeah, I actually saw that treadmill on your Instagram, and it looks like it. I don't know for sure what it does, but it has like a skirt around you.
You put special shorts on, and they attach to the treadmill.
Okay.
I think, but it's for brain injuries and Parkinson's and many other things, problems people have. They can learn to walk, balance, and all with the treadmill to help.
Yeah. Yeah.
But unfortunately, it's not a quick fix. None of this is a quick fix.
Do you get like Botox shots or anything like that?
Yes, I've had a few Botox injections, and I think they only go my left side, though.
Well,
my weaker side.
I want to kind of explain what like Botox does for brain injury people. It's not like you're getting Botox in your face or whatever, but
it's not cosmetic.
But Botox for brain injury people, it's to reduce the spasticity, and so yeah, I just wanted to clarify that, like, so people didn't think, why is he asking about Botox?
Yeah, it's for therapy, not for cosmetic surgery. Yeah,
and I think it's because it helps, because it's supposed to numb the muscle, but it numbs all the muscle.
Yeah,
it kills numbs the good muscle.
Yep.
Along with the bad muscles. So when it's numbed, the bad muscle can hopefully build up with the good muscle.
Yeah. So what I found about Botox is it was way hard to get the right balance. Like it would wear off, and it's just would be super hard to get that right balance of like where it was helping you out. So what are you most thankful for in all of this?
And all the stuff that's so hard.
Yeah. And all of this, what can you look at that you're thankful for that your brain injury has helped you out with?
I think I'm very thankful that the brain injury has brought out the more determined side. I'm just very thankful I'm that kind of person. And also, I think I'm very thankful because it made me realize how lucky I am, and how great my family and things are.
Yeah, and so I wish that people could understand what living with a brain injury is actually like. But one good way to that they can do that is they can follow people like Rebekah on Instagram and like follow her story and just get involved in whatever way you can.
Yeah.
It's like before I had this, I never even thought twice about brain injury. I never realized what it did to people. But as much as I think now it's just destroyed part of me, it's also kind of brought alive part of me.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. It's like I've talked about empathy on a previous podcast, and that like I think people can be more empathetic if they have gone through a hard situation in their lives, and it's just it makes people more empathetic. Yeah,
Definitely.
and so we want to kind of wrap this up, but so my one last question is, who do you look to get inspiration and stuff like that?
Well, I've made a few friends with this brain injury, but one in particular is a girl that lives in England, and she has just brought out a book. She's called Gemma Bomley, and she's been really helpful because she had a brain injury have quite a few years ago, but talking to her and seeing how well she has done has given me a lot of hope. And also, and I've met some people through charities and things near me here in Northern Ireland. I've met a lovely yoga instructor who specializes in brain injury, and I really have taken a lot from his classes.
Okay. Yeah. It's always good to have people to look to as an example of what's possible.
Right.
And so
people that have gone through the same things or similar things and have shown how they've overcome and how they've rehabbed and all that kind of stuff. And it's good to have those kind of people around you.
It's really good, and it's very inspirational for me to have people to look up to and see the success stories and things.
Yeah, like I go on Instagram and whatever, and there's like a big brain. There's like a big brain injury community on Instagram, and I'm really thankful that exists, because for one thing, I would have never found Rebekah, and the other thing is, like, I find people just that I can look to. Yes,
yeah, that's great. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'm so pleased that we have Instagram and all.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I think I would not have saw many of the stories that have inspired me if we didn't have that.
Yeah. And so where can people follow you at, Rebekah? You have a blog and you have a Instagram, and do you have a Facebook? Or
I have a Facebook, but I don't really put the Instagram, so I don't really put any stuff on that.
Okay.
Probably best for the Instagram and the blog. Instagram for all the day-to-day stuff, like all the day-to-day successes, and the blog follow the journey, and even like look back, and I think it's good for me because I can look through and see, like, remember, I was to myself, remember that time, like a year ago, that everything was so much harder than it is now.
Yeah.
So that's on Instagram, it's Rebekah Nesbitt, and then on
Rebekah with the K.
Yeah, Rebekah with a K, Nesbitt. And then on her profile, you guys can click on, it says rebroken.blog. And if you click on that, it takes you straight to her blog.
Yeah.
And so those are some places that you can follow her journey and see how she's doing and get some inspiration from her.
Absolutely. So, Rebekah, do you have anything else you would like to share with our listeners, and like motivation or anything like that?
I just think I would just tell people, like, if you're struggling at all with anything, just don't give up. That's the attitude that I have that I think is helpful. Just don't give up, and like whatever you want, just always try to aim for it.
And can you kind of talk about the importance of having a daily routine?
Yes, it's 100% important because I need to remember, like, all the stuff that Sidhu has told me, like, sit up and keep my chin in, because that's one thing. And if I keep my head, like, out of line of my body, my balance is even worse than it is.
Yeah.
So I need to get all the stuff, doing it all the time.
Yep.
And
it's
just good to have routine
consistency.
and consistency. Yep.
Yeah. We just want to thank Rebekah for coming on this podcast and encourage you to like and subscribe to our podcast.
Share her story.
So you can share her story with other people.
Thank you very much for having me on.
Absolutely. And you got anything else, John?
Oh, just wanted to say that Rebekah, you are an inspiration. You've inspired me today, and you are definitely somebody who has an iron will.
Yep.
And we value that in people. That's great.
But I value being told that too.
Awesome. Okay. All right, Rebekah. Good talking to you.
Bye.
See ya.
Thanks.
When I say I am comfortable, it doesn't mean that I'm not okay. All I need